Hey, good afternoon. How is everyone today? This is Tina, the Keto Coach, here live with Friday Night Treats with Tina. How is everyone? Yes, I took a little hiatus. I went away. I had to check on some family. I got to visit beautiful Florida, which was pretty cool and everything. So that's what I did and everything. So I am back. I just got to tell you how well I did stay in the course, keeping to the keto plan and way of life, even teaching some of my family members while I was there, which was absolutely great. Yes, indeed. Just wanted to thank you for supporting me, for understanding, for sharing my content, all my information and everything. I really appreciate it. But I am back. Hey, I missed you all. I really did miss you all. Yes, indeed. And today I'm going to be making something short, sweet, quick, and, well, not really that short, but show you how to prep it. And simple. It's just going to be bacon wrapped shrimp. That's easy. That's very keto. That's very carnivore also. You can have that. And remember, when you're keto and carnivore, you can eat as much fat as you want, which is absolutely great. Feel free, but stay away from the carbohydrates. Yes, when I was away, I was able to stay the course. My dad, of course, he likes to go to Denny's, IHOP, and all of that, so I made sure I stuck with my plan. So the first day in, we went to IHOP. I had some type of a burger, but of course no bun, no fries, and none of that stuff and everything. So, and it was absolutely delicious, so it was great. And also going to Denny's, I had some type of Philly Philly cheesesteak omelet, and I asked them to give me some real eggs, and they were able to do that. Shout out to those people there. That was great. And but when I asked for certain things, items, they just didn't have on the list. They were very busy, so I understand that. That's not a problem. But the young lady that waited on us, bless her heart, she was absolutely fabulous. She still gave me hash browns. I said, no, I'm sorry, I don't care for the hash browns. I didn't get into details of who I was and what I did. So I just wiped them off my plate, put them on the little saucer thing that they brought out to us, and she sent them on back and on her way. And she thought it's interesting to me sometimes when we're into these types of programs, we assume people have some basic knowledge of it. Even some corporations, they're trying to, jump on board to help out, but unfortunately, it's obvious that they're not hiring people in their corporate settings that will actually teach and show people how to and what keto and carnivore is all about and what they can do to accommodate their customers. But that's okay. We can work around that. We know that takes time, energy, and money, and sometimes throughout the years might be a probability that something else may come along, But so far, this program, Keto and Carnivore, has lasted for many, many, many years because people are reaping way too many benefits of living this lifestyle. Like I say, I don't call it a diet. I call them both keto and carnivore lifestyles. And as I shared before, there are people that follow these programs, that don't have a weight problem, but they have other health issues and concerns that they're trying to regulate or work through or try to improve. And like I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician, I'm not a general practitioner, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a social worker, and none of that stuff. I'm just speaking and living from my own experience and everything. And I just like to help people, to get the benefits. And I think I'm very real. I'm not a person that I've lost 100 pounds in 3 months. No, that's not realistic and it's not healthy, So I want to be realistic, I want to be healthy, and I want to help you get there too, if I can. So definitely feel free to contact me, DM me, inbox me, or whatever. If you have any questions or concerns, and first I always say talk to your doctor first. Talk to your doctor, so that would be great. So other than that, I'm back, and I'm glad to be back today with you all here live and all of that fun stuff. And like the topic was, is just stay in the course, I think the most difficult part, and I've mentioned this before, about following any type of lifestyle change or regimen is to just make sure, you love you. It's really a serious self-love journey. That's what I'm finding, where you're not going to be pressured, influenced from other people. Other people around you mean well. They love you. I love them. They love me. Yada yada. But sometimes you have to go, no, thank you, or I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do that instead. And I had the opportunity to visit one of my older cousins at a nursing home down there, and they had a private room for the family to meet with her. I thought that was great, and it was I can't think of the name of the nursing home, but it was absolutely fabulous. The nicest, cleanest one I've ever been in and seen, to be perfectly honest with you. And they even made stuff for them, and I didn't partake. I just bought my own protein type of bars with me and everything, and had my water and all of that stuff, and I was perfectly fine until I was able to get back to my relative's house where I was staying and go ahead and cook a nice meal for all of us, which is fine. I had no problem with that, so that's the one thing. Stay in the course, and helping people to understand, it's more than just weight. I tell people it's more than just weight loss for me. It's my health. I always explain that I don't have the allergies like I used to, and some people that remember me do remember how severe my allergic reactions used to be and how they were. I no longer have those. I no longer get the upper respiratory infections where I used to be in and out of the doctor's office at least 2 or 3 times a year with all of that stuff. No longer have that. And I'm not the only person that have had that experience. There are many other people that follow the keto carnivore lifestyle that do not or have improved small aspects of their health in that regard. So that's a blessing to me. That's why it's so easy for me to keep to it, follow it, continue to study and learn more about it from various resources. Other than YouTube and stuff, I actually look at, let's say, evidence-based resources, although they can't completely say this is the way to go because everybody's different. But it's like, it's good to learn things from different associations dealing with health, that they're gradually progressing and moving towards this, at least a low carbohydrate type of a lifestyle. People are seeing the true benefits of it and everything. And what I like about this program, I notice, I always say I'm way in my 50s, of course, I have some things going on for the weight loss, but I don't have the droopy skin. I find some people that lose weight fast, this is what I didn't want to do, skin gets droopy and they look older. Their body may look nice, but they look older, so I don't have that. That's the benefits of being keto and carnivore. You won't have that issue at all. So that's a good thing. So other than that, it's take time. I still want to lose maybe actually 50 more pounds, or body composition may change because I do work out and everything. And it may take me a while. It may take me a couple of years to lose, to get rid of the 50 extra pounds that I would like to lose. But also I take into consideration not really pounds and what the scale says, but body composition. Sometimes your body composition, you may be a smaller size, but you still may weigh a significant amount. But as long as you have muscle and your body is developing muscle, that's fine. You might not have to lose as much weight as you may think you may lose. And I'm one of those people, I carry muscle. My body composition is like that, so genetics or whatever have you. So that's what I work with. I try to make myself not really look at what the scale says, but I'll go by the sizes, what I can wear. Because I'm very petite, but I wear like a size petite 8, And to me, I always say the camera always makes you look a lot bigger than what you really are. I run into some people that haven't seen me in a while. They see me and go, wow, you are tiny. It's like, well, thank you. So that's a good thing. So just motivation and encouragement for you. And as far as exercise, yes, periodically I do take breaks. So during this, when I was away last week and some of this week, I did take a break. I did not do any working out. I made sure I got plenty of rest, and sometimes it's good to do that, maybe 3 times a year, 4 times a year. Give your body a break, give your body a rest, but jump back into it. So Monday, yes, I'm jumping back into it, no question about it, and I encourage you to do so also. I'm going to go ahead and check on what I already have in the oven for now, because I pre-cooked it. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Yes. I'm back. Just checking. Because I can't keep you all day. Because some of these things take a little time, but not too much time. Because you have the cooking process. Some things, the preparation may be very easy, but you have to put it in the oven or your air fryer or whatever have you and go ahead and do that. Oh, speaking of which, air fryers, I'm in love. My brother had one and my dad had one at their places and everything, so I got a chance to use them. I think I really like those a lot. I'm one of those people, I like my chicken wings to be crispy, the skin to be crispy. I don't like the skin to be loose. I don't like that at all. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Loved it. It's absolutely fabulous. So I enjoyed that, making my own things and all of that stuff. So other than that, let's get back to these bacon wrapped shrimp. Okay, see, I got some wonderful bacon here. I'm gonna lay this here. Now my shrimp, they're not that big, so I'm gonna cut this in thirds. So I'm gonna make, I'm gonna cut here, because they don't need to be completely wrapped all the way around. I think it's amazing when you're keto and carnivore, you can actually eat and have bacon. I know some of you all miss bacon that haven't had bacon in your diet for years and stuff. So I cut it in 1/3. Went on and did that. And next I'm going to take my shrimp. This is so simple. Shrimp. And this is a Friday, Netflix and chill. Okay, if you can. Lay this in here. You don't even have to oil your pan. I do have a non-stick cake pan. See, little stuff like this, you know, as an appetizer, or if you have some good keto or carnivore sides, which would be more meat or some type of cruciferous vegetable, some fat, and maybe some avocado for your meal. And you can have as many of these as you like, because you are definitely getting your fat content in. So I'm just wrapping these up. Look at that. Easy. You don't even have to put any seasoning on them, because the bacon will give it the seasoning anyway. And I'm going to take some more shrimp. I bought the ones that have the shell on them, so I just take the shells out. It's pretty easy. They're already deveined in your frozen food section in your grocery store. See, I'm taking that off. Oh, chin itching. See, I take that tail off. Get some more. Now, it's going to take about maybe 25-30 minutes for them to cook, because you want to make sure your bacon is definitely ready. I used to be apprehensive about making this recipe because, you know, shrimp cooks fast. You know, shrimp even cooks when you're using citrus, you know, not even cooking it, like ceviche, which I like too. I've always been a little skeptical, like, oh God, this is going to burn the shrimp, or the shrimp's going to be rubbery. Doesn't really matter because it tastes so good with the bacon on it. Who cares? So I'm going to go ahead and take some more. And this time of day, yes, I'm actually ready to eat lunch. So I'm going to actually have this for me and the hubbins. Doesn't take long. Like I said, this is one of those fun things. It's okay to get your hands dirty. Make sure your hands are clean. And go ahead and do this. Very easy. And when you snatch away, make sure, because I still like to make sure I still have the tail on this. You know, I'm going from camera to camera for my Instagram people. Thank you for tuning in. And then, of course, my Facebook Live people. Just make sure your shrimp are thawed out really good. And with shrimp, when they're frozen, all you have to do is either Put them in the refrigerator overnight, and then rinse them with cold water. You don't even want to use no warm or hot water because the shrimp will start to cook. Ain't that something? But this is absolutely delicious. I love this. Wish I had a little bit of avocado. Ooh, that would be fabulous. And I wanted to show you all again those beautiful tomatoes my husband is growing. I love them. I think they are too cute. They're little teeny, he calls them Skittles. They look like little small sixlets. Remember that chocolate candy? But they're tomatoes. Isn't that awesome? Take some of these. See, we're really cooking here. Don't have the background staff and all of that stuff. So I want people to, this is why I chose to do this, other than giving you information on how to improve your health by your dietary lifestyle change, and then speaking from my own experience, showing people you really are cooking. And I was gauging as far as when my relatives would want to go out all the time and order stuff. I said it took the same amount of time for when they went out and waited. You got to wait for the food. You got to wait for them to deliver it to you. You could have already made your whatever you desired to cook, even the pizza, yourself. You know, at least you know what exactly what is in it. It's okay to treat periodically. Some people, especially when you're starting off and you're new, yeah, you know, you're going to refeed on your carbs because it takes you a while to get used to this type of a lifestyle. But please, please do your research and study. Do your research and study. That is for sure. Oh, I have more shrimp here than what I thought. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Gonna wrap these up. And if you want to add a little garlic seasoning or powder, or even Old Bay seasoning. See, I'm a Baltimore girl. I'm born and raised in Baltimore. So you don't even really need that because the bacon kind of takes up the flavor anyway. I want to taste the bacon and the shrimp. But it's up to you. It's whatever you like. Or just traditional, plain old mineral salt, pepper. Like I say, don't be afraid to try. You can use adobo or whatever you want. Seasonal, Lowry's, whatever you want to use. Got 2 more to peel. Not bad at all. Cut our bacon again. Okay, this is awesome. See? My shrimp that I'm going to wrap, and these are the shrimp that I've already wrapped up. See? I'm going to go ahead and put the shrimp in this little container. Go back to my bacon. Take this. Cut it in thirds again. Have a good time. Just lay these in the pan. Doesn't matter how you wrap them. You don't have to be fancy. Because I know some people, some of you out there that are really starting to get into cooking, you sometimes people make it seem like you have to be so specific in some of your presentation. It depends on the situation and circumstance. But you just home, you just want something fun to do, you want to chill. You don't need to do all of that. Just wrap them up. See? That's it. Get these done. And some people, if you want to cut them in fourths, you know, you can do that. Um, and if you have any bacon left over, okay. Put it in the pan too and let that cook and eat it. Consider that your potato chip with the course. Looks like I have just the right amount. I may have extra bacon left, but I'm going to put it in the pan too and let it cook. I wish some of you were here to share. And also, guys, be safe out there. So much is going on as far as health concerns. Please be safe and be mindful. I know you are, but you never know. I was a little skittish on the plane. I'm like, oh God, we're all breathing the same air. But I'm okay. I even came home and got the test and checked. I had no symptoms, but you know, some people can be asymptomatic. But it's good to check. I'm the type of person, this is why I do keto and carnivore, because I want to know. That's me. I'm the person that always want to be in the know. Okay, I used all the bacon. It was one pack for a pack of shrimp. I'll wash my hands off good. And I'm going to take this, put this in the oven, be right back. And here I am with the small batch that I made earlier. Let's get these. Okay. And sometimes when you get the little stuff at the bottom of the pan, I love this. Being keto and carnivore, guess what I do with it? I eat that too. It's a strong impact of flavor, but I eat that also. I got a little saucer. Didn't realize it wasn't a cake plate. It's teacup saucer, but that's okay. Let's see what we got. Look at that. Delicious. Hot. Don't do what I do because I can tolerate a lot of heat. Oh, and I wanted to show you. Here are those tomatoes. Aren't they beautiful? See if I can show. These are tomatoes. And I'm going to have some of these with my lunch. Tiny, and they are absolutely delicious. There's called some type of a candy something tomato. My husband had got the seeds, and he grew some, and they're growing abundantly. I love them. They are so cute. But let's get back to the shrimp. Come on over. You know I feed you. But this time, you'll lose weight instead of gain weight. In the past, some of my friends were like, "Ooh, Tina, I love the way you cook. I love the way your husband cooks." Yes, my husband cooks too. And some of my friends, one of my friends said, the year she got to know me and met me, she put on 15 pounds. I'm like, oh. Delicious. And if you want to add butter to it, you make a butter dipping sauce with the bacon. Like I said, with keto, this is a good lesson to make something like this, that yes, you can have the fat. And I might melt some butter and dip it. And that seasoning at the bottom of the pan, I love that. I don't get rid of that. Delicious. I gotta remember to save some for my husband. Wonderful. So when you make these, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Not at all. When you're messing with this pork, and also remember, wash your hands. You know, you don't want to end up with any foodborne illnesses or anything like that after this. But other than that, this has been Tina the Keto Coach with Friday Night Treats with Tina, and I thank you all for joining me today, welcoming me in your homes, in your office, or wherever you are watching me. I really appreciate you, and thank you so very much. Continue to like, share, make comments, recommendations for me, whatever you like. And also, I'm going to have a detailed description of where you can purchase my swag, where you can also see me on different types of other streaming services. And I just recently got informed that I'm also, the audio of this is on, I think it's Pandora, Spotify, and some other channels. I have that in the description in detail. That was from the other streaming service, the Northeast Entertainment that I'm on. So I have the link to that. So look at all the links that I have. And I have my digital business card in the full description. Definitely. So please feel free to replay this, share this with others and everything, and write down my information. Make a copy of it so you can have it and everything, so you can go ahead and continue to support me, and I greatly appreciate it. So once again, this is Friday Night Treats with Tina, and this is Tina the Keto Coach. You all have a fabulous weekend. Love you all. Bye-bye.